Welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive.
Right.
And today, we're going to be looking at something called digital real estate automation.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of you out there listening are interested in this. You know, everybody wants to improve their sales.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants to work less and earn more.
Yeah.
And this is one of the things that we see everywhere,
Right.
all over the place, is systems and software that promise to automate your sales processes,
Right.
improve your efficiency, and ultimately boost your revenue.
Yeah, it's interesting how they use the term digital real estate. It's a clever way to frame your online presence as like a valuable asset
Right.
that can generate
I
revenue.
say this everywhere in their materials.
Yeah.
So what exactly is this digital real estate, and how does it translate into actual income?
Well, it encompasses all your online touch points, like
Yeah.
your website, your social media profiles,
Mm-hmm.
email lists, basically anywhere you interact with potential customers online.
Yeah.
And just like with physical real estate, it requires strategic management to maximize its value. And digital real estate automation focuses on automating that management
Okay.
to improve efficiency.
So they're not just selling software, they're selling like a system, a
Yeah.
way of thinking about your online presence as an asset.
Exactly.
Okay. And they break it down into this three-step process: capture, nurture, close,
Mhm.
which sounds a lot like the traditional sales funnel.
It is, but the key difference here is the automation aspect.
Okay.
So think about all those missed opportunities. You have visitors browsing your website. They add items to their cart, but never complete the purchase. Digital real estate automation claims to capture those leads,
Right.
nurture them through these automated processes, and potentially turn those abandoned carts into sales.
So what are the real-world consequences for those businesses that don't have an effective lead capture system in place?
I mean, every mislead is a potential sale lost.
Really?
It's not just about the immediate transaction. It's about building a relationship with potential customers and kind of guiding them through their buying journey.
So let's say you captured a lead.
Okay.
What does the nurture stage look like in this automated system?
So they claim to offer personalized email sequences, targeted content delivery through social media, and even like personalized text message reminders about abandoned carts. So it's all about staying top of mind and nurturing that relationship over time.
I'm already starting to think about the balance between automation and genuine human connection. Can you really automate so much of the sales process without losing that personal touch?
That's a key question. While automation can undoubtedly streamline processes and free up time, crafting authentic and engaging messaging is crucial.
Right.
Otherwise, it just becomes another impersonal marketing blast.
From what I've seen, they boast some pretty impressive features, like text-to-pay and a review management system. So let's start with text-to-pay.
Okay.
How does that work, and what kind of impact could it have on a business's bottom line?
So it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a way to collect payments through text messages. Imagine sending a simple text with a secure payment link to a client. It eliminates the need for manual invoicing, reduces friction in the payment process, and it gets you paid faster.
That sounds incredibly convenient, especially for businesses with high transaction volumes,
Exactly.
or those selling lower-priced products, where speed and ease of payment are crucial.
Absolutely. It could be a game changer for those businesses.
Okay. And what about the review management system? Seems like online reviews are more important than ever.
They are. They're basically like digital word-of-mouth marketing, and digital real estate automation claims to automate the process of soliciting reviews from satisfied customers, which could be a powerful way to build social proof and attract new leads.
All right, so these marketing materials are full of bold claims, phrases like never let go of another opportunity, turn your business into an automated revenue-generating machine. So let's break these down. Is this technology truly living up to the hype?
That's what we're here to find out. While catchy slogans grab attention, it's important to look beyond the marketing fluff and critically evaluate whether the system delivers on its promises.
So let's get into some of the potential downsides.
Okay.
What are the risks of relying too heavily on automation in sales?
One risk is becoming overly reliant on automation
Okay.
and losing sight of the human element in sales.
Mm-hmm.
Building genuine relationships with customers still matters.
Right.
And it's important to strike a balance between automation and personalization.
People do business with people they know, like, and trust.
Exactly.
How can businesses ensure that they're not automating themselves into a cold, impersonal sales experience?
That's a great point. And it brings us to a critical aspect of digital real estate automation: that we need to explore further: the importance of human oversight and strategic implementation.
And we'll dive into that right after this. So it seems like this whole system hinges on data, capturing it, analyzing it, and using it to trigger these automated actions.
Yeah.
But what about data privacy? Are there safeguards in place to ensure that customer information is handled responsibly?
That's a really important consideration, especially with all the increasing focus on data protection these days.
Right.
While digital real estate automation emphasizes features like CRM integration and contact management, I think we need to look deeper into their data security practices and how they align with all the relevant privacy regulations.
Now, going back to their marketing, they repeatedly emphasize speed and efficiency, using phrases like "get paid faster," "turn your business into a well-oiled machine."
Right.
What's the strategy behind that?
Well, they're tapping into a common pain point for entrepreneurs, that feeling of being overwhelmed and constantly short on time.
Okay.
So by promising a system that streamlines processes and accelerates sales, they're appealing to that desire for efficiency and control.
It's almost like they're offering a shortcut to success. But is that realistic? Are they oversimplifying things?
Well, it's a valid concern. Automation can definitely improve efficiency, but it's not a magic bullet.
Right.
Success still requires effort, strategy, and a deep understanding of your target audience.
And speaking of target audience, it seems like their primary focus is on entrepreneurs and small business owners. So what are the specific challenges this group faces that the system claims to solve?
Well, entrepreneurs often wear many hats, juggling sales, marketing, customer service, and more. So digital real estate automation aims to lighten that load by automating tasks, centralizing communication, and providing tools to manage customer interactions more effectively.
That's a huge appeal, especially for solopreneurs running the entire business themselves.
Right.
Let's shift gears a little bit and talk about the client testimonials that are sprinkled throughout these materials.
Okay.
They all seem to rave about incredible results. Digital real estate automation has doubled my sales. Should we take these at face value? Or approach them with a healthy dose of skepticism?
Testimonials can be very persuasive, but it's always wise to be discerning.
Okay.
While some may reflect genuine success stories, we need to consider the context.
Okay.
Were these businesses already experiencing growth? Did they implement other strategies alongside the system?
Right. It's tempting to draw a direct line between using the system and achieving those results.
Exactly. But correlation doesn't necessarily equal causation.
So we need to dig deeper and look beyond the surface level claims.
Right.
What specific actions did these businesses take to contribute to their success? How did they utilize the features of digital real estate automation to achieve those outcomes?
Those are great questions. It's not enough to just say, this worked for me.
Right.
You have to understand the how and the why.
What are some other red flags or potential downsides that we should consider?
Well, one potential pitfall is the risk of over-automating and sacrificing that genuine human connection. In the sales process, it's important to remember that while automation can handle routine tasks, building real relationships requires a human touch.
We can't forget that building relationships is at the heart of sales. So how can businesses use automation without losing sight of that essential human element?
Well, it's about finding the right balance.
Okay.
Use automation to handle repetitive tasks, but prioritize personalized interactions when building relationships and addressing complex customer needs.
It's about using technology to complement, not replace, the human element in sales.
Right.
Now let's zoom out a bit and consider the bigger picture.
Okay.
How does this system fit into the evolving landscape of sales and marketing? Are we seeing a broader shift towards automation across the board?
That's a fascinating question. I think what we're witnessing is a convergence of sales, marketing, and customer service, fueled by technology. And digital real estate automation, with its all-in-one approach, exemplifies this trend.
So instead of separate departments working in silos, we're seeing a more integrated approach.
Right, with technology playing a central role.
What are the implications of this shift for businesses and for the workforce in general?
I mean, it raises important questions about the future of work.
Right.
Will automation lead to job displacement? Or will it create new opportunities? How will it impact the skills that are in demand?
These are significant considerations as we navigate this changing landscape. So what kind of skills will be essential in this new automated world?
Well, we're likely to see a growing need for roles like automation specialists, data analysts, and customer experience designers,
Interesting.
individuals who can manage and optimize these automated systems, analyze data, and create engaging customer experiences will be in high demand.
So it's not about eliminating jobs,
Yeah.
but rather about evolving the nature of work
Right.
and the skills required to thrive
Yeah.
in this new environment.
Precisely. It's about adapting to the changing landscape and embracing the opportunities that automation presents.
Now, with all this talk of efficiency and automation, let's not lose sight of the ethical considerations. How can businesses ensure that they're using this technology responsibly and ethically, particularly when it comes to customer data and privacy?
That's a crucial point. Transparency and ethical data practices are paramount.
Okay.
Businesses need to be upfront with their customers about how their data is being collected, used, and protected.
It's about building trust and ensuring that automation is used to enhance, not exploit customer relationships.
Absolutely. Ethical considerations should be at the forefront of
Yeah.
any conversation about automation in business.
Well said. So as we're wrapping up this deep dive
Mhm.
into digital real estate automation, what are your final thoughts? Is it a game changer, a potential trap, or somewhere in between?
I think it has the potential to be a powerful tool for businesses. But
Okay.
like any tool, it's only as effective as the person wielding it.
Okay.
Success hinges on careful planning, strategic implementation, and a commitment to using automation in a way that enhances, not diminishes, the human touch.
That's a great takeaway. And for our listeners out there, here's a final thought to ponder. If you could automate even a portion of your sales process, what would you do with the extra time and resources? Would you invest in building deeper customer relationships, exploring new markets, or perhaps just taking a well-deserved break? Digital real estate automation might not be the answer for everyone, but it certainly raises interesting questions about how we can leverage technology to work smarter, not harder. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, and we'll see you next time. So we've been talking about this shift towards integration, sales, marketing, customer service,
Right.
all working together, powered by technology. I think we'll likely see even more blurring of those traditional lines.
Okay.
The customer journey is becoming so complex, businesses need to adapt. They need to create seamless experiences across all touch points,
Yeah.
and automation is going to play a crucial role in that.
So instead of thinking about departments, we need to think about the customer experience as a whole.
How does a system like digital real estate automation fit into that evolving customer journey?
Well, it aims to provide a centralized platform
Oh.
for managing that journey, from capturing leads to nurturing relationships to closing deals. The system seeks to automate many touch points,
Okay.
potentially freeing up businesses to focus on, the more strategic aspects of
Yeah.
customer engagement.
A lot to consider. I think we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive. For our listeners out there who are trying to make sense of it all, what are the key takeaways that they should keep in mind when evaluating a system like this?
Well, first, I would say you really need to look beyond the marketing hype and
Right.
critically assess whether this system truly aligns with your business needs and goals. Second, remember that automation is a tool, not a magic solution. It requires careful planning, implementation, and ongoing optimization to be effective.
Okay.
And finally, never lose sight of the human element.
Right.
Use automation to enhance, not replace, genuine human connection in your sales process.
Those are some solid points to consider
Mhm.
for those who are intrigued by the possibilities,
Mhm.
but maybe a little hesitant
Mm-hmm.
about diving headfirst into automation. What's a good first step to explore this further?
Well, I would start by identifying the areas of your sales process that are the most time-consuming
Oh.
or prone to errors. Those are prime candidates for automation.
Okay.
Then research different solutions, keeping in mind your specific needs and budget. There are a lot of options available out there,
Right.
from simple email marketing tools to more comprehensive systems like digital real estate automation.
It's all about finding the right fit for your
Yeah.
business. Well, this has been a fascinating deep dive into the world of digital real estate automation. I think we've explored its potential benefits, its potential pitfalls, and really where it fits in this larger landscape of sales and marketing in this increasingly automated world. So we hope this information empowers all of you out there listening to make informed decisions about how you leverage technology in your own business. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time on The Deep Dive.